Good morning, travel family. Ryan here from Great Earth Expeditions. Just on my way to do a talk to the Mi'kmaq community out in towards the valley. If you're not familiar with the Mi'kmaq community, they are First Nations. They've been here for 11,000 years in Nova Scotia's history, so it's a real honor and privilege for me to be able to talk to the community. And what I'm actually discussing with them today is the eco and adventure tourism industry in Nova Scotia and how we can work together as an operator and a community to start creating some cultural experiences for tourists that are visiting the province. This is actually my second talk I've done. I did one a couple weeks ago out in Millbrook, and now I'm doing one out in the valley, and should be amazing. I got a really good response last time, really good feel. I was really fired up. I think that I delivered on a great message, and I think I'm going to do the exact same today.
Today, basement. How many people here have seen the basement? This was done online, and I have
So yeah, I just finished my presentation. I think it went extremely well, and I'm more inspired than ever to create cultural experiences around the province, especially ones that have to deal with the First Nations community, the Mi'kmaq community. And there's a number of community members that want to potentially work with us and put together some of these experiences. So I'm going to reach out to them in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully from that it will all come to fruition for 2018. So stay tuned, exciting stuff coming. I wasn't planning on making a stop on my way back from my talk with the Mi'kmaq forestry group, but I thought it'd be a shame to not show you some of what I actually do, other than doing talks in the community and building itineraries and emails and all that fun stuff. On the way back from the valley to Halifax, there's a beautiful little waterfall just off the highway. You never know it was there unless you do like me and explore. And so here we are on the trail towards Dawson Brook Falls. You might be wondering where my hat is. Well, check this out. It serves two purposes. I don't have a rain guard for my camera yet, and so you make it work. We're now in an old growth forest. These are quite rare in Nova Scotia now. This is a hemlock forest. These are the tallest of all the trees in Nova Scotia. Not only that, they're some of the oldest. So these trees can be over 200 years old, and some of these in this particular little forest probably are just that. So we're not too far off the waterfall. It doesn't take a great deal of time to get there, and it just makes for a great little side trip in what's been a really busy week for me as far as getting out and doing community talks and working on itineraries for next season. So there isn't a week that goes by where I'm not out in the woods at some particular part in my week, just to smell the fresh air and surround myself with Mother Nature. Even though it's pouring down rain right now and this camera's getting wet, it's all well worth it. I believe that everyone should get out in nature and rejuvenate after a hard week at work, hard week of parenting, whatever your situation may be. I think if you incorporate Mother Nature into your life, your whole situation and well-being will prosper and benefit from just being out in nature for even a short period of time. I mean, you can't beat places like this. Check this out. Pretty cool place to call the office. One of the places that started it all. Not typically a landscape you think of when you think of Nova Scotia, but this province has a lot to offer. Geographically very diverse. We don't just have beautiful coastline, but we have in our interior thousands of lakes, hundreds of waterfalls, and even caves. And the next episode, next vlog I do is going to be in the next few days, so hopefully I'll put that together for you, have it live in the next week or so. But we're going to be checking out a cave not too far from Halifax that, if I find it doesn't prove too difficult, we're going to start offering that in one of our packages next year.